Guys, today I will teach you the Sandmeyer reaction. What is the use of this Sandmeyer reaction? If someone will ask you how to convert the aniline to the bromobenzene, then you may get confused because if someone asks us suddenly, then we get confused. But we have the one reaction here is the Sandmeyer reaction, and it is very important reaction. It is performed in the laboratory also most of the times. And what is this reaction? This reaction, specifically the starting material is aniline. What is called aniline means the benzene contain the NH2 group, that is called the aniline. The aniline is treated with NaNO2 HCl, HNO2 in presence of, there is a formation of disonium salt. This is called the disonium salt. Once we treated this disonium salt with the copper halide, then we get a like a haloarenes. Like here if we treat this disonium salt with the copper bromide, then we will get a bromobenzene. This is the Sandmeyer reaction. Okay, we will explain the mechanism here about the Sandmeyer reaction, how exactly it happens. Once we know the mechanism, we can confidently tell in the interview, because most of the times interviewer ask you what is the mechanism of the Sandmeyer reaction. Okay, we will learn that one. The first, we know this HNO2. This is the structure of the HNO2. Here OH and double bonded oxygen. Okay, the first step, because we know the HCl here is, that is why the reaction medium is acidic, and this lone pairs of this oxygen takes this proton of acid because it's electron deficient, and there is a formation of HOH positive and double bond O. Once we know that oxygen cannot bear the positive charge because it's an electronegative atom, that is why to get stabilize this one, just it takes the electron from the oxygen nitrogen bonded, and just elimination of the water molecule takes place here, and there is a formation of the nitrosonium ion. Okay, what is this nitrosonium ion? The nitrosonium ion is the electrophile. What is meant by the electrophile? Electrophile means the species which is electron deficient. Okay, in the next step, here we have the aniline, because it's a part of the like it's behave as a nucleophile, because nitrogen has the lone pairs. These lone pairs of the nitrogen attack on this electrophile nitronium ion, and here we get like this. And in the next step, because the nitrogen attack on this nitrosonium ion, that's why it's get a positive charge. To neutralize this positive charge, one of the hydrogen nitrogen bond gets break, and this electron shifted toward the nitrogens. Hence we get like this type of structure. In the next step, the lone pairs of nitrogen shifted toward here. Now this double bond between the nitrogen oxygen shifts toward the oxygen becomes negative. Here the negative oxygen takes place this hydrogen, because obviously once nitrogen bonded its electron, it gets a positive charge. So to neutralize this positive charge, this oxygen gets this hydrogen, and here we get this type of intermediate in the next step. Okay, now this oxygen gets a lone pair, so it's abstract the H plus, because the reaction medium is acidic. Once it gets H plus, there is a positive charge on the oxygen. To neutralize this positive charge, again this nitrogen oxygen bond gets break. There is elimination of the water molecule takes place here, and there is a formation of disonium salt. How this disonium salt? Because chlorine. Here we abstract the H plus of the acid. That is why chlorine like negative charge is present in the reaction medium. There is the formation of the disonium salt. Once the disonium salt is formed, it's reacted with the copper bromide, copper iodide, copper halide, and we get our halogen. This is the mechanism of this reaction. Once I am going to tell again the mechanism of this reaction, means just to overview. There is a formation of the nitrosonium ion first. Once the nitrosonium ion is formed, then the aniline, lone pairs of the nitrogen of aniline attacks on the nitrosonium ion, and there is a formation of the intermediate disonium salt. If someone asks you what is the intermediate of the Sandmeyer reaction, then you can tell him the disonium salt is the intermediate of a Sandmeyer reaction. And what is the products mostly we get in Sandmeyer reactions, like haloarines. Okay, haloarines compounds we get. This is the Sandmeyer reaction. If you like this video, if you like this video, please like my channel, please subscribe my channel and like this video. Thank you guys.